हामी इंग्लिश सिक्छौं। यदि मैले तपाईलाई लिमिटेड सेन्टेन्सेसहरु लेखेर दिएको छु भने तपाई लिमिटेड सेन्टेन्सेसहरु मात्र पढ्नुहुन्छ अनि हामी एक्स्ट्रा सेन्टेन्सेसहरु बनाउन त गाह्रो हुन्छ नि त। त्यसकारणले एउटा एउटा म एक्जाम्पल दिन्छु। त्यो एउटा एउटा एक्जाम्पल हेरेर तपाईले एउटै वर्डबाट एउटै कोलोकेसनबाट धेरै सेन्टेन्सेस बनाउने प्रयास गर्नु होला। हामी डेली एक्टिभिटीज गर्छौं। जस्तै हामी खाइसकेपछि थाली जुन हाम्रो थाल हुन्छ थाल धुन्छौं है। डु द लन्ड्री भनेको हामीले कपडा धुइरहेका हुन्छौं, कपडा धुन्छौं। यो चाहिँ हाम्रो डेली एक्टिभिटीज हो। हामी कपडा धुन्छौं, हामी के अरे भाडा मस्काउँछौं, भाडा धुन्छौं है। अनि त्यसपछि क्लिनिङ भनेको हामी सरसफाई गर्छौं। हामी डेली गर्छौं क्लिनिङ। र म चाहिँ डेली गर्दिन किनभने म एउटा जब होल्डर भएको मान्छे हो। म हप्ता दिनमा सैटरडे म घरको सरसफाई गर्छु र कतिपयको घरमा डेली सरसफाई हुन्छ। मेरी वाइफले पनि गर्छिन् डेली सरसफाई, तर म चाहिँ गर्दिन। म सैटरडे गर्छु, हप्तामा एकचोटी गर्छु। सो आई हैव टु राइट हियर आई डु द क्लिनिङ अन वीकेन्ड्स भन्नुपर्छ मैले। अनि त्यसपछि डु द शपिङ। यी कुराहरू हामी डेली गर्छौं। त्यसकारणले यहाँ डेली एक्टिभिटीजको रूपमा मैले केही कोलोकेशन्सहरु लेखेको छु। डु द डिशेस, आई डु द डिशेस आफ्टर मील, शी डज द डिशेस आफ्टर मील, शी विल डु द डिशेस आफ्टर मील। हेर्नुस्, तपाई मात्रै सब्जेक्ट्स युज गर्नु, डिफरेन्ट काइन्ड्स अफ सब्जेक्ट्स युज गर्नु होला। सिंगुलर सब्जेक्ट छ भने त्यससँग हामीले डज युज गर्नु होला। व्हेन यु टक अबाउट सिम्पल प्रेजेन्ट टेन्स। सिम्पल प्रेजेन्ट टेन्समा जब हामी कुराकानी गर्छौं त्यतिबेला हामीले भर्ब 1 र भर्ब 5 युज गर्नुपर्छ। यदि सिंगुलर सब्जेक्ट्स छन् भने भर्ब 5 युज गर्नु होला। के हुन्छ? शी डज द डिशेस हुन्छ, फेरि ही डज द डिशेस हुन्छ है। और इफ यु टक about future tense, about past tense, then she did the dishes, he did the dishes, that does not see what? Singular or plural. त्यसले singular र plural केही पनि देखिदैन। केमा त? when you talk about future tense and past tense. So I did the laundry, she did the laundry, he does, she does, they do, okay. And here do the cleaning, I do the cleaning daily, she does the cleaning daily, he does the cleaning daily, but I do not do the cleaning daily. I do the cleaning on weekends, okay, because I have already told you that I am a job holder person, so it's not possible to do the cleaning daily. Yes, cleaning daily huncha, but it is done by my wife. Do the shopping, we definitely do the shopping daily. भनेको तपाई यदि गर्नु भएन भने म त गर्छु नि त। यदि म गरेको छैन भने मेरी वाइफले त गर्छ नि त। सो यी कुराहरू चाहिँ हाम्रो डेली एक्टिभिटीजका एक्जाम्पल्सहरु हुन्। अब हाम्रो वर्क एन्ड स्टडी, जब हामी वर्क एन्ड स्टडी को कुरा गर्छौं, डु होमवर्क or डु होम असाइनमेन्ट, डु क्लास असाइनमेन्ट। आई डु होमवर्क, she does homework, he does homework, we do homework, we will do homework, they will do homework, we shall do homework। भनेको हामीले सब्जेक्ट्स मात्रै एड गर्नुपर्छ। एन्ड सब्जेक्ट्स भनेको हामी आँखा बन्द गरेर पनि एड गर्न सक्छौं। जुन न्यू लर्नर्स, न्यू इंग्लिश लर्नर्स पनि आँखा बन्द गरेर सब्जेक्ट्सहरु एड गर्न सक्छ। जस्तै तपाईलाई प्रोनाउन्स न युज गरेर नाउन्स पनि युज गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। जस्तै सिंगुलर नाउन यदि युज गर्नुभयो भने राम डज होमवर्क, श्याम डज होमवर्क, रानी डज होमवर्क, मनीषा डज होमवर्क, धर्मेन्द्र डज होमवर्क। किन त डज मैले युज गरे? रानी सिंगुलर, धर्मेन्द्र सिंगुलर, मनीषा सिंगुलर, राम सिंगुलर, लक्ष्मण सिंगुलर मैले युज गरे। त्यही अब प्लुरलको जब कुरा गर्नुहुन्छ, वी डू आवर होमवर्क, दे डू देयर होमवर्क है। You do your homework. Do a project. I do a project of science, or I do an English project. I do a science project. She does a science project. He does a science project. They do a science project. In this way we can speak. We just have to change their subjects carefully. If the subjects are singular, use what? Does verb 5. If the subjects are plural, then use verb 1. And I told you that when you talk in future tense, in present tense, and in past tense, that depends on you. What kinds of sentences and what kinds of sentences will be spoken. Do research. Do research भनेको हामीलाई थाहा छ स्टडी हो, अध्ययन हो. I do research on climate change. I do research on climate change. She does research on climate change. He does research on climate change. Like this you can speak. Do work. I do a lot of work. She does a lot of work. I have to do a lot of work. She has to do a lot of work. He has to do a lot of work. How easy it is. But we need to practice. We need to speak. अब कोसँग बोल्ने त त्यहाँ पनि एउटा क्वेसन आइदिन्छ. Third word, you can speak in the toilet alone. If you want to speak English language, don't feel shy. While driving, while bathing, while spending time in the toilet, or you can try to speak English in front of the trees, in front of the mirrors. We can try to speak English, right? So try, makes you perfect. अब general actions को कुरा करो. General actions जैसे do something, I do something, she does something, he does something, right? They do something, I do nothing, she does nothing, he does nothing, I do nothing, they do nothing, Ram does nothing, Sam does nothing, and anything. I didn't do anything yesterday. I didn't go to Bratnagar yesterday. I didn't go home yesterday. I didn't go to school yesterday. I don't do anything. She does not do anything in the class. He does not do anything in the class. So, anything we have to use here. Especially it is used in negative sentences. But we can use in positive as well. But mostly it is used in negative sentences. Remember that. Do your best. Always do your best. Always try my best. Right? She always does her best. So, we can write there, always do your best. Do your duty. Teachers must do their duty. A soldier must do his duty. Teachers must do their duty. Do a favor. Can you do me a favor? I do a favor for you. She does a favor for me. He does a favor. So in this way you can speak. And here, health and exercise. जब हामी हेल्थ र एक्सरसाइज को सन्दर्भमा कुराकानी गर्छौं, so do exercise. I do exercise daily. Means we all have to do exercise daily, every day. She does exercise daily. He does exercise daily. Means he has to do exercise daily. He has to do exercise daily. They have to do exercise daily. We have to do exercise daily. You have to do exercise daily. So, do exercise. Now do yoga. Many people do yoga in the morning. Many. but I do not do yoga because I don't have time to do yoga, but I do exercise. I run daily. You run daily, but I don't think so you do yoga daily. Yes, so we have to do yoga daily. We have to do yoga daily. They have to do yoga daily. She has to do yoga daily. So do yoga. So as an example, we can say many people do yoga in the morning. Do physical activity. Actually, this has to be done by the kids, by the children. So children have to do physical activity daily. Kids have to do physical activity. We also have to do physical activity daily, but especially kids and children must do physical activity daily. Okay. And now communication and behavior. Communication and behavior. Do wrong or right. I do wrong. I do right. She does wrong. He does wrong. She does right. He does right. I did wrong. You did wrong. Means we always do wrong. Yes or no? We always do right. We always do. They always do right. You always do right. We always do wrong. So in this condition, we have to use their do wrong or do right. And do harm and do good. Smoking cigarette does harm to our health. Smoking cigarette or smoking does harm. What? Does harm to our health. And do good means that drinking plenty of water. Drinking plenty of water does good for our health. Does good for our health. What? Drinking plenty of water. Now, अब business को कुरा गर्दाखेरि business and formal use. Do business. I do business. I do my business. She does her business. He does his business. They do their business. We all have to do our business actually. है जब व्यापार गर्नु छ व्यवसाय गर्नु छ हैन त्यति बेला हामीले डु बिजनेस भन्नुपर्छ आई डु बिजनेस सी डज ही डज है दे डु दे विल डु आई विल डु आई शैल डु वी शैल डु दे विल डु ओके सो डु बिजनेस डु अ डील मीन्स आई डिड अ डील विथ द company I will do a deal with that company I have already done a deal with that company yes I will deal with RCB team so in this way we can speak